What's goody? It's your boy, and I'm back with another banging video. Hey, look, I got a special one for y'all today. I know y'all probably don't know what's going on. Let me explain. So, I've been experimenting with this NBA 2K24. So, I got this next gen recently. So, I've been thinking about the type of content I could give y'all. And this was a great video for the type of stuff we be speaking on the channel. So, look, I put Michael Jordan and Larry Bird into today's league. Well, honestly, there's a lot of people in the league, but for the title, that's what I'm going to put. But obviously, you can see that it's random. It's not his team. It's like a fantasy league where everybody's on random teams. I just want y'all to know that before we go into it. So therefore, Michael Jordan, this is his team right here. You feel me? The Spurs. Like, and it's all the NBA legends, you know what I'm saying? It's everybody. Like, anybody that, I think the only person is Reggie Miller, and he doesn't want to be put on video games because he's not being paid for it. I heard that. I'm not sure. But the only person might be Reggie Miller. So, Michael Jordan is on the San Antonio Spurs. So, we're going to go ahead and we're searching for one other person, and y'all know that. Bam. Larry Legend. Okay, Larry is on the Washington Wizards. And obviously, as y'all can see, they both have a squad. And it's a simulation, so it's not going to be accurate every time. I'm not saying it's going to be exactly, this is what it was going to be, no questions. Nah, that's not how this goes. It could have been anything. This is just a simulation of a possibility. So I think we should do 4 years, because it's going to be a kind of a quick video. I'm not going to play any of the games or anything. We're going to simulate through it, check the accolades, see who won MVP. Then we're going to go ahead and go to the playoffs and see if either one of these guys win in the playoffs or win MVP, which would be crazy. But we got to remember that everybody's in the league. I mean, Wilt Chamberlain is in the league. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Magic Johnson, anybody can win it. But I thought this would be some interesting content. With that being said, since we got Larry's and we have Michael's team, I'm just going to go ahead and we're going to go through the season and we're going to see who wins these accolades. I really want to see who's going to win MVP. I'm not going to lie, because that's kind of crazy. Alright, here we go. So this is how the season starts simulating. Now we're simulating the season. Once we simulate throughout the whole entire season, we're going to go ahead and check out stats. We're going to go ahead and check out the awards. And then right after that, we're going to jump into the playoffs. Let's get it. I'm excited about this one. I guess I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to simulate it, guys. Well, I'm going to fast forward you guys' video up until it's finished so we can get straight into the stats and we can get straight into the awards. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to simulate it right here so we don't have to watch the simulation, and then I'll fast forward you guys' video straight into the stats and the awards. Let's get it. Alright, guys, it's the moment of truth. Craziest part is Bob Pettit. I might have said that wrong. My guy won MVP. Now, I'm not gonna lie, it's all about team and performance for these awards, so I was hoping Jordan or Bird was gonna win it, but doesn't look like it. Let's move along. Sixth man of the year, Kevin Johnson. Okay, not bad. Defensive player of the year, Bill Russell. He had a great season, averaged a double-double, almost 3 blocks. That stat line was crazy. 3 blocks and a steal. Dang, there 4 assists. He had a great season, defensive player of the year. Well deserved. He almost averaged 3 blocks. Clutch player of the year. The man himself, Dr. J, Julius Erving. 23 points, 6.7 rebounds, 7.2 assists, 1.6 steals, and 1.5 blocks. He had a great season. Apparently, because he was the clutch player of the year. Coach of the year, and it's the Washington Wizards. Now, we got Executive of the Year, Cleveland Cavaliers. Sorry, messed that up. Let me, okay. Before we go on, so we got All NBA First Team. So this guy, I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I don't even know who this guy is, but I need to figure it out because he is All NBA First Team and he won MVP over everybody with the greats in the league. So Oscar Robinson, that's a given. He's great. Wilt Chamberlain, Tim Duncan, and Julius Erving are All NBA First Team. Dang, it's crazy that Larry R. Jordan didn't make it, but it depends on the team and play style or the players they had complimenting him. It was a random squad. So let's go on. NBA second team, Bob McAdoo, and we got Shaquille O'Neal, Luka Doncic, and Rick Barry and Kobe Bryant. That's a great second team. I think that second team would give that first team a run for their money. If I'm not, yeah. That second team would definitely get a first team a run for their money. I like the squad. It's set up beautiful. This second team is like they did their thing. But neither Bird nor Jordan on second team either. Yo, here we go. Dang, crazy part is my boy Jordan didn't even make third team, but we do have Larry Bird. And the Washington Wizards his team was the best team in the league though. He didn't win the awards, but he made his team the best team in the league. I'm not gonna miss out on that fact. Man, this guy went crazy. He went third team. He's a 99 overall, and they got him at age 29. Yeah, he had a great season. It's crazy, man. My boy Jordan didn't get in on none of that. No NBA first, no, not the NBA first team, second team, nor third team. Yo, that's why I'm gonna do a couple of seasons so that, you know, just in case that first year was kind of a snub. But he's gonna be like, I think he's 32. They put everybody in their prime. So any player, like, I'm guessing possibly their best season, or I know for sure in their prime, that's when they put them. So Gary Payton is on All Defense First Team, which that's a given for me. I kind of knew he was gonna be there. Sidney Moncrief, I never really paid too much mind to him, but I heard great things. Scottie Pippen, that's a given too. I ain't even gonna lie, he was on the Knicks. Tim Duncan, yes, and Bill Russell. Yes, all defensive first team looks great. All people that I thought should be on this, honestly. That's a D Wade. That's I wouldn't have thought D Wade would have been at this spot. That's crazy. Michael Ray Richardson. I have no idea who this is, guys. But he came All NBA second team over everybody. That is amazing. Whoa. The MVP is also all defensive second team and first team all-star. What? This dude, wow. We gotta see what it do, bro. But I mean, it is, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy how this is set up for the simulation, but I guess his team was set up perfectly for his playstyle, maybe. In the league, he is a two-way, three-level glass cleaner, and he's set up perfectly for the league nowadays, the way we play the game. You gotta think about that also. Kevin Garnett, that's a given, and Shaquille O'Neal. That's a young Shaq. Well, a 30-year-old Shaq. He can move at this point. So, yeah, I can see why he's all defensive second team. And we're going to go ahead and advance. But before we go, and before we even go any further, let's take a second and look for Michael Jordan and see what he did. Because he didn't make any of those teams. Did he get injured? Maybe I should have took injury off. I'm not sure. Let's check out the stats. $18 points per game. Did I put it 12 minutes sometime? So he had like a mediocre season. That's crazy. Let me see. He only averaged 18 points. Yo. But what team? What team was Jordan again, so we know for sure. I know Larry Bird is on the Washington Wizards. Michael Jordan is on the San Antonio Spurs. So they did make the playoffs. Alright. Wizards are number 1 on this side. And the Spurs are number 5. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to simulate this play-in. Alright. Simulate these play-in games. Alright, now that we got all these play-in games simulated, now we can go ahead and get to the real deal. San Antonio Spurs, game 1. Let's just simulate the round. Oh no, they lost game 1. Alright, let's take a look at it. So Michael Jordan advanced. So did Larry Bird. Larry Bird got him a sweep though. Look at this here. Larry Bird got him 4-0 on the Boston Celtics, which was the number 8 seed against the number 1 seed. So I could have seen the sweep coming. Now the Spurs also only gave up 1 game. They only gave up 1 game to the Trailblazers. So they played a good series also. But they coming from the number 5 seed and they played the number 4. That should have been a close matchup. Let's go ahead and simulate this next round. Okay. Oh, and that's where it happens at. That's where it happens. The Lakers. Let's view the box. Okay, so Jordan. This was the Lakers squad. Kawhi Leonard, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Rick Hamilton. I don't know who H. Greer is. Kyle Lowry, G. Robinson. Michael Conley. Baldwin, I think that's Bruce Baldwin, if I'm not mistaken. The squad was good, but for Jordan, well, they had a power punch with Kawhi Leonard and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I think that's kind of how they did it. And they kind of had the beat. I don't know if y'all remember the beat. He was kind of on their bench just lurking. Guess they had the better squad, man. That's crazy. Jordan had Anthony Davis on his team. Well, and he had Rajon Rondo and Brook Lopez. Jason Kidd, I don't know who that is. He had a good squad. I don't know. He got knocked out, but that's why I'm gonna do multiple seasons. That could have been fluky. I don't know. Let's simulate the next round. Oh, I didn't mean to simulate the playoff. Gosh darn it. I simulated the playoffs by accident, guys. That pissed me off just now. I pressed the wrong button. I have big fingers. And the Lakers ended up winning. Eastern Conference. He was going crazy this whole season, guys. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander won the Western Conference. Bob Petit, whatever, he went crazy the whole season, y'all. Okay, here we go. I accidentally simulated the round by accident. So let's take a look at it here. Washington Wizards got swept right here by the 76ers. And the Lakers had a good squad. So let's just view it. Oh, they played that boy Bob Petit, whatever his name is. He got Damian Lillard, Clyde Drexler, Chris Middleton, Yao Ming, Jimmy Butler. Their squad is crazy. It's him yet, but the squad is crazy. Yo, their squad is crazy, dog. Okay, so here we had Baron Davis, Bob McAdoo, Larry Bird. You know, he did his thing. Oh man, I guess they just Devin Booker, Bill Laimbeer. I guess they just didn't have enough firepower. It's crazy to see Larry Bird and Bill Laimbeer on the same team, right? That's crazy. I didn't even notice that from the beginning. Okay, so we can go ahead and just simulate it. This is not what I planned out at all, but this is how this goes sometimes, you know what I'm saying? This is why we're going to do a second season for sure. And the 76ers ended up taking the win, and this guy, Bob Petit, he took the whole entire league over. We gonna have to speak about him in the comments, cause dude, he took the entire league over by storm. He took MVP. He won the finals. He took the Western, if I'm not mistaken, conference. Man, yo, this man is a problem. But it's always with this type of stuff, it's gonna be something unexpected. So I didn't know. I thought my boy Jordan Alberti would have came through. Let's get on to the next season though. I'm gonna go ahead and start off right at the next season. So you guys give me a second to simulate this, and when I get at the next season, we'll do season 2. Alright guys, so season 2, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get into it. So Michael Jordan is still on the Spurs, and let's go ahead and check out my boy Larry. Make sure that they're still on the same team. He's also still on the Washington Wizards, so they're both loyal players. Kind of expected them to stay with their team. It was only a season in, so let's go ahead and get to the simulating for the next season and get straight to the playoffs, guys. Alright guys, so once again, this Bob Pettit dude wins MVP. I don't even know who this Louis Dampier. I hope I said that right. Y'all be bad when I say names wrong. Scottie Pippen won Defensive Player of the Year. That's crazy. I like it. LaMelo Ball, the most improved player. That's insane. And Julius Erving again with Clutch Player of the Year. He went crazy. 76ers coach, 65-19. Whoa, they went crazy. And Executive of the Year, Cavaliers. Here we go. So this guy here, like, I don't know what it is, but he is going crazy, my guy. Okay, so we're looking at this time again. So we got Bob McAdoo, Elden Baylor, Julius Erving, and Nikola Jokic, all NBA first team. LeBron James, Derrick Rose, Mark Price, Oscar Robinson, and Rick Barry, all NBA second team. Decent. Why do I feel like once again the NBA second team would beat the NBA first team? But this Bob Pettit dude would not let it happen. Pettit would not let it happen. Okay, and once again, we got Larry Bird on the NBA All-NBA third team. So he's doing his thing regardless. Larry Bird is doing his thing, and Michael Jordan did not. Is it because it's a 30-year-old Michael? It's a 30-year-old Bird. I don't know what to say. Michael Jordan is not, you know what I'm saying? I thought he would be all on these NBA first teams and stuff like that. It's just a toss of the coin, or whatever you want to call it. Scottie Pippen was injured, but he did still make all defensive first team, along with Kobe Bryant, Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, and Shaq. That's an insane all defensive first team. And it's crazy for LeBron to have made that, you know what I'm saying? But that is a young LeBron. I always say the young LeBron played defense. It's the older LeBron that I'm skeptical about. All defensive second team, this guy here, Michael Ray Richardson, he's on all second team, all defensive second team, along with Gary Payton, Ron Artest, Giannis and Dwight. That's a nasty squad right there. They don't really have too much shooting, but not to say they can't shoot, but they don't really have too much shooting in my opinion. But this squad would be deadly if they all played together as a five. Alright, so let's go ahead and get back into it. Here we go. So, yo, dude, the San Antonio Spurs did not even make the playoffs. Yo. And this year, the Washington Wizards is a 5 seed. I had to look a couple of times. Like, they did. Okay, whatever. Let's go ahead and simulate the play-in. We're going to go ahead and go over to Larry's side to simulate the rest of it since Jordan didn't even make it. Let's simulate the round here. Come on, Larry. Okay. Here we go. This first round, Larry went against Devin Booker. No, this is their squad. I'm sorry. Devin Booker went crazy. 42 points. Larry went crazy. 24.7 boards. 12 assists. And Bob McAdoo had a triple-double. They wanted that one. Ooh, and they were going against Wilt Chamberlain, Chauncey Billups, Penny Hardaway, Anthony Edwards. Ooh. They got some studs. They knocked them out. They got some studs. That was a good series. They won it 4-2. So now they're going against the number 1 seed 76ers. Let's go ahead and simulate the round. Yo, the 76ers knocked Bird out this year. Bird did his thing. He had a triple-double, man. He had a triple-double. He couldn't ask for more. Baron Davis, Devin Booker didn't step up this game. Bob McAdoo did a little something with a double-double. Clyde Drexler, Damian Lillard. Oh, this Pettit dude, man. Bird had to meet this, bro. What team did he play for, y'all? Where did he come from? Like, cause he's hooping like it's crazy. 14 and 11, 3 assists, 3 steals, 5 for 9. You know what I'm saying? 2 for 3. He's doing his thing, but he also does have Damian Lillard and Clyde Drexler, along with Chris Middleton and Josh Smith, Jimmy Butler, and Yao Ming, Greg Oden, Raymond Gay on the bench with Patrick Beverly. Bro, they got a squad. Like, I guess it's not just about him, but he's the one leading the team. That's what I'm seeing from the stat lines and just the team he has. That is amazing, but they knocked Bird out. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna simulate it. We'll do one more season. So we're gonna simulate the rest of the playoffs here. And they didn't even win this time. Who knocked them out, yo? I just gotta see who knocked them out real quick, y'all. Cause Damian Lillard and Clyde Drexler. That's nasty. Halliburton, Dominique Wilkins, Dirk Nowitzki, Paul Pierce, Alonzo Mourning, Danny Granger, Caron Butler, Paul Gasol, Gabe Cunningham. Bro, they got a squad though. I wouldn't imagine them beating the other squad, but that's crazy. Okay, so that's the end of that. Let's go ahead and simulate these playoffs, get it done with. And the Los Angeles Lakers have won it. And this is our finals MVP, Jared McCann. I hope I'm saying that right, guys. So, he had a great series. He averaged 18 and 10, 46% from the three-point line, 55% from the field, 2 blocks and a steal. Yeah, he had a great season from that big position. He had a great finals. But let's go ahead and get one more season in, man. Because my boy Jordan didn't get anything done. And I'm only doing this last season because of Jordan. So, we're going to go ahead and get into this next season, guys. And some people might get switched up. So, I'm going to check out the rosters right before to make sure Larry and Jordan are on the same team. And then after that, we just gonna see what happens. Because Jordan ain't made any type of noise, which is, it's not always accurate in the simulation every time. It's gonna be something different every time. That's why I feel like we should do a couple more videos like this. So it could be, we could see the difference. But I think this would be a fun thing to check out. I always like to check these out. So let's go ahead and Spurs. Okay, so Michael Jordan is still on the Spurs. He is 34 at this point. And let's check out these Wizards. Larry Bird is 30. So that may be what it is. It's a 34-year-old Michael Jordan. And it's a 30-year-old Larry Bird. Huh. I wonder why they gave us such an old Michael Jordan in this one. But I'm going to go ahead and simulate through the season. Well, older Michael Jordan. He's still kind of in his prime. But I'm going to go ahead and simulate the season. And then we're going to go ahead and check out what happens in the playoffs. Let's get it. Alright, so Wilt Chamberlain won the MVP this time. Okay. Pettit guy did not win it this time. Scoot Henderson with Rookie of the Year. Whoa. James Harden, Sixth Man of the Year. Bill Russell, Defensive Player of the Year. Most Improved Player Mel Daniels. And Luka Doncic won Clutch Player of the Year this year. That's a nice twist up. Okay. Coach of the Year, Cavaliers, and Executive of the Year. Cavaliers had a good season. We got Wilt Chamberlain, Luka Doncic, LeBron James. Bob Pettit still made All-NBA First Team, and Bob McAdoo. So he still ended up making First Team even though he didn't win MVP. Oscar Robertson, Larry Bird made All-NBA Second Team this time. Dwayne Wade, Julius Erving, and Bill Russell were all on the NBA Second Team. Magic Johnson made Third Team this time along with Curry, Giannis, Mark Price, and Tracy McGrady. Still no Jordan on any of the All-NBA teams, which I kind of feel for him. But Curry's 34, so 34-year-old Jordan. I mean, I kind of feel for him, but at the same time, he should make at least one. The game kind of fluked. Okay, All-NBA First Team: Kobe, D Wade, Scottie Pippen, LeBron James, and Bill Russell. LeBron James made All-NBA First Team again. That's crazy. Okay, not All-NBA First Team. I meant All-NBA Defensive First Team. Okay, so All Defensive Second Team: Walt Frazier, Chris Paul, Julius Erving, John Havlicek, and Wilt Chamberlain. Wilt Chamberlain went crazy. Okay, on to the playoffs. So it looks like Jordan and his Spurs got snubbed again. But let's see if Larry can take it. Go ahead and simulate this play in. We're going to go over Larry's side and simulate his first round, see what he can do. Okay. Well, that's too bad. Well, looked like neither one of our guys took a championship, which is, I mean, it's kind of like 1 in a million. There's all the legends in here. Magic Johnson went ahead and took the Western Conference. Whoa, and Wilt Chamberlain. So let's just go ahead and simulate it. But all the legends are in the league, so it could be anybody. You know what I'm saying? You had the right team and the right players. Magic Johnson won it this year. He averaged a double-double, 16 and 11 assists. It's a crazy league at this point, but I think this is just a good type of entertaining content because we do have a lot of the legends in the league, so they can snub Michael or they can snub Larry sometime. But this video was focused on them. Next time we'll probably focus on all the legends or whichever legends you guys choose in the comments. If y'all like this type of content, make sure y'all liking the video up. But it didn't go how we expected at all. Well, how I expected. I expected Larry to go crazy a little bit, and I expected Jordan to go at least a little bit crazy. He didn't make not one NBA team anything, not a defensive, not an offensive. But it kind of, in my opinion, they snubbed him a little bit more because they gave us a 34-year-old Jordan. They could have gave us a 28-year-old Jordan, a 26, anything. I think age played a factor in that. But at the same time, there were other players that were older, and they were still making all-NBA teams. So, you know, it's a simulation. We just wanted to see how this was going to go. And if y'all appreciated this content, let me know. Leave a like, and we'll check out some more teams. We'll focus on other players next time. And other than that, I appreciate you guys. Hope you know what it is. Until next time, I'm out, you did.